This is step 4 in the client management process, creating a program. So in the old days, it was just a workout, but now you can create workouts, multiple, and associate them with a client. You can create habits, nutrition, and guidance. So there's various ways you can get there. If you select program from the home page, it will then give you the option to assign a program to clients or to a group. So if we select clients and we select Michael Richards, so this is something you should do, meaning assign yourself a program. You'll see your 5 steps. You'll select the program part, and then you're going to see 4 sub options. So if we just start off right off the bat and create a new workout, I can create it from a template, which we always recommend you do, or create a new one. If I select create new and I create the name Core Wellness, and then I can add in a description. The next thing you got to think about is a new feature, which is, do I want to create a workout that is scheduled or ongoing? So in the past, we created only scheduled workouts, which meant you set the day of the week that you wanted your clients to work out, the total length, and the client would then sort of more easily see those programs on their app only on those days. So more likely than not, you're going to want to select something called ongoing. And ongoing lets you still set the number of workouts per week and workouts per day, but you're not going to prescribe the exact days of the week that somebody needs to work out. So you will need to set a start date, and that's going to default to today. And if you want to add in an introductory video that you've previously created, so I've created one called If You Feel Pain. So it basically says, hey, if you feel pain, let me know and don't do that exercise. Okay, that's the first step, what we call workout setup. I'm going to save that component. And now I have to do the final piece is building one or more progressions. So it defaults to say phase 1. I can add a description if I want. You do need to set the duration. So we put in a default value of 60, and that gives the client credit for however long it should take to do this workout. So if it's less than that, put in the appropriate amount. Now, the next and final piece, of course, is adding in exercises. So depending on what default settings you've created, you'll see those when you get to this point. If I just wanted to see GoMotive exercises, I could deselect everything else, select apply, and then I would see those 200 plus exercises. If these were the 2 exercises that I wanted, I can go ahead and add them in. I'd then select each one. You'll see it doesn't have the sets and reps specified. I can add that in manually and tab over, and those are the 2 required fields, sets and reps, right? I can then apply it to all, and that would mean it's applied to all my other exercises. If I had entered global values, I could apply those, and they would then be applied as well. So you can see quite flexible. I'm going to select save, and if I've done everything that I needed to do, I can go ahead and publish that workout. Okay, so Michael Richards now has a new workout called Core Wellness, and you'll see it's in the first position. So there's a draft workout that I started and then I didn't want to go ahead and send out yet. So I just selected save as I went, and I didn't actually publish it. And then I have 2 other active workouts. So if I want my client to see these in a particular order, I can move them around. So just the active workouts, of course, would then show up in those orders. And that's useful if you have sort of a progression that you didn't want to put all in one workout but separately, so you certainly can do that. And then if I have any workouts that are scheduled to start, meaning become visible to my client in the future, they're going to show up as future, and it'll show the date that they're supposed to start. So if you make a mistake, it's not a big deal. Even if it's active, you'll just go right into it. You'll select edit, make the changes that you need, and then get to the progression page and then republish or unpublish, right? So when you unpublish a workout, it's no longer available. All right, so that's how the program part works as it relates to workouts. Habits are individual actions you want your client to take. Now we're going to add these in so that you can create a library of habits in the next version, but for right now, you'll create these as one-off habits, and you see one here. So Michael is reminded to drink water every day. You can create additional habits as you wish. And then finally, you can also add in nutrition and guidance documents. So when you go to select nutrition and add in a document for Michael Richards, you'll press the select the plus button. Now here, I'm not seeing any documents because I've already prescribed the only one I have in my library. So if you have a number of nutrition documents that you wanted to prescribe, in your content library, you go to nutrition, and this is the place where you'd add them in. Once they're in here, then back on the client side, you would be able to add them to Michael's program. Okay, so that's the basics of program creation. Thanks.